Welcome to this week at Four Horsemen, where we are stationed with the Scout Corps, and we are going over Wall Maria to set our first outpost for mankind after 100 years of Titan oppression. And of course, we are here with the newest member of the Scout Corps, Ron Yeager.
That's pretty good.
And of course, I am Ryaner Braun. Yes. Yes.
We'll go with that.
We're going to fight some Titans.
You're going to lose.
We are. No spoilers.
No.
So, Mr. Yeager.
Yes.
What is this week at Four Horsemen?
This week at Four Horsemen is our weekly show to discuss events, sales, promotions, and other nerdy topics in and around the store.
Yes, and of course, we are going to start off this week with a giveaway. We had a comment contest from last week where I asked the community if Ron could bring you back anything from San Diego Comic-Con. Keep in mind, he would not actually bring it back for you. What would you have? And the winner gets a $25 gift card. Who were our winners, and what was their comment?
Rita and David
Edelman. Yep. They had
a great comment. They said,
what would they have all the things?
Wait, is this what they wanted or what they didn't want?
No, this is what they wanted.
This is what they wanted. All right.
Yes.
Norman Reedus' underwear after wearing them for a full Georgia summer filming season of The Walking Dead. That sounds amazing.
They probably had just seen the season 9 trailer and they're like, yeah, it looks extra sweaty.
Very, very moist.
Yes. Lovely. All right, now moving on to comics because we need to get that image out of our heads.
Please.
From DC Comics, we have.
I thought you said image. Never mind.
Here's an image of the DC Comics. And Ron, being the dark horse, making lots of...
Very good.
We have to marvel at all of this.
Oh! Can you get a fourth or a fifth one?
ID...
Boom!
Oh, boom. Okay. I wanted to say IDK, but I was like, no, that's IDW.
That's IDW, nope.
So we have the newest issue of Action Comics, and this is our first issue past 1,000. This is...
history making.
Yes,
that's
number
awesome.
1001. Wow, and we are having a new story with Clark that's written by the legendary
Brian Michael Bendis.
Of course.
Yep.
And then also from DC Comics this week, we have Justice League Dark number 1, which I'm considering reading, which is a story where Wonder Woman takes a fragmented team of Justice League miscreants, forms their own team called the Justice League Dark. It's made up of Swamp Thing, Man-Bat, Zatanna, Detective Chimp. I don't know who that is.
Detective Chimp.
I know who all the other people are.
I've got more than I did.
I'm curious, and it's like you would think that it wouldn't be Wonder Woman being this team. It'd be like maybe Batman or maybe like Flash or maybe even Green Lantern. Not Wonder Woman.
She's not going to put up with her crap.
I know. Like, how did she get put in charge? It's like they drew straws and she drew last.
It's like, oh,
it's just like Clark, Bruce, I'm going to murder you.
Blaine wants to know where's John Constantine. I agree with that.
I could see him in this team,
not
but
a Justice League one.
Hi, Andrew.
He doesn't play well with others.
Yeah, he doesn't. That is very true. That is very true.
And moving on to Marvel, we have another great crossover in the Wakanda Forever story. This is Wakanda Forever, the X-Men, and this is a versus story between Storm, best X-Men, one of the best X-Men, and versus Nakia, who, if you may remember from the Black Panther movie, is T'Challa's love interest. Mm-hmm. In the comics, she's actually a villain, and she's going to be fighting Storm, yes.
Maybe she goes bad later on in the movies?
That would be so cool. Actually, Black Panther 2, that'd be great.
That'd be pretty cool.
What if all of the ladies, like his sister, his girlfriend, and Okoye, they all went bad and he had to fight them? He'd lose.
No, he'd get destroyed every time.
That'd be great. Yeah, the Gorilla guys aren't going to help him pull him out of that mess.
Maybe they'll get Monkey Detective from the last book.
Detective Chimp? Yeah,
Detective Chimp.
Maybe we should move on to the next photo. You know that awful movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
I love that movie.
Here's a better version of that, but X-Men. Mr. and Mrs. X, Gambit and Rogue have tied the knot, and now they get their own book.
Wait, they actually got married?
Apparently.
They really got married.
Apparently. That's what the description of the book says.
Pay attention, DC. When you say you're going to marry someone, marry them.
Did Batman and Catwoman not actually get married?
Moving on.
I didn't read it. Did they not?
I can't say spoilers.
Wow.
Yeah.
And notice how they didn't throw that wedding in our. Marvel didn't throw this wedding in our faces for a month.
Oh, here's this. Check this out.
Okay, no, hold on.
That's a power couple right there.
Hold up. Did Bruce and Selena not get married after they threw that in our faces for a month?
There was only 87 crossovers and one-shots, and
They didn't get married?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh my God, this is Barney and Robin all over again.
Barney and Robin?
I don't want to talk about it. Moving on to Star Wars books, we have the newest issue of Dr. Aphra. Tell me what that is.
Oh, that's, what's his name? Oh my gosh.
You can just...
Not
you can
the Horta.
See, you can...
Why is Horta in my...
You can see Forrest Whitaker saying it.
Dugala, do something. What did he say?
The T'Challa?
No, not
It's not
T'Challa.
blackface.
It's not T'Challa. Boogly.
I believe that it's something... very
Yes,
close
it's
to
Boogly.
that. Yeah. Apparently Aphra is going to have it run.
That's not good. It didn't work so well for the pilot. I'm the pilot.
Rock Bodhi.
Bodhi Rock,
Yeah.
the pilot. That's all
And
he said
there was
for
a
like an
grenade. Bodhi.
hour. Oh, Bodhi. Too soon.
Yeah. And then speaking of people who are gone too soon, Lando.
Lando.
The new issue of Double or Nothing, where if you love his droid co-pilot, I highly recommend reading this
Who
book.
wouldn't love that droid? She is awesome.
People who like to oppress others.
What do you want?
Freedom! Equal rights!
Equal rights?
Equal rights! Alright, moving on to the Horsemen versus series. We have a special feature match this week. This is
awful.
This is extra. This
Don't
is
make me
not
pick.
This is not a part of the main tournament, but this was suggested to me by our friend Ryan Wolf. Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
versus Bob Ross. Will Bob be ousted from the neighborhood, or will Bob Ross use Mr. Rogers' blood on his canvas?
All right.
Happy trees.
Happy trees. Stab in the throat.
You can make a shiv.
What
out of
was
that.
there was a like a video way back in the late 90s, Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I
I remember those.
You remember that?
Did they have one?
I don't think Bob Ross was in it, but Mr. Rogers won. Google it, kids.
Is that the one where it has like 100?
It's like
characters
everything,
in-
yeah.
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah,
S.
it-
Preston, Theodore Lincoln.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder what
Happy
he does
trees,
second
happy
half.
puppets.
I have no opinion. I don't care.
I would have to go with Mr. Rogers on this one.
As a child, I hated both of these shows.
Did you really?
I hated
How could
them
you? How
both.
could you hate Mr.
'Cause they're
Rogers?
boring.
Oh, man.
I think it also.
King Friday.
It also. Yeah. I
Meow meow.
he bothered me as a kid. Like we would watch it, and he would make me feel uneasy. I can't really tell you why, but I didn't like it. Like I understand his legacy and how important he is to PBS and children's programming and all that stuff, and it's great, and I love it, and that's cool. But I didn't enjoy it. Like my mom would put it on and be like, ugh.
I will say this out loud. I never watched a single full episode of Bob Ross. I've never
managed
of it,
through an
yeah.
episode. It's just boring to me.
He's too chill for me. He's way too calm.
I do respect a fro,
Yep.
Sean. I just couldn't. I couldn't make it through an entire episode. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sean, did you see that funky medallion he's wearing? That's pretty awesome.
I tried to find.
Look at that. That's like.
I chose that one purposely
Ladies.
with the top button undone and the medallion. We spent way too much time. All right, we have to move on to last week's versus series: Jack Burton versus Voldemort. I know you haven't looked at the results.
I haven't.
Who do you think won?
Please say Jack Burton.
Jack Burton by like 90%.
Oh yes.
All right, and who won our
Checks in the
comments
mail.
contest from last week?
What?
Who won our comments contest from last week?
What am I reading?
What was the name of the person?
Jay?
Jay.
Jay.
Jay won. And what was his comment?
Jay says, "Take it from me when the earth shakes and the poison arrows fall from the sky and the pillars of heaven shake and some pale hack wants to rearrange parts of your favorite face. Jack Burton just looks that noseless wonder right square in the eye and says, 'Give me your best shot, pal. I can take it.'"
Yes, I was on your side. I don't think Voldemort wins.
Didn't
any
stand a
fight.
chance, yeah.
Yeah, he can't take over a high school. He can't beat Patrick Swayze. So we're moving on to finally this week's match, which could have been the finals. Our defending champion from 2017, Gandalf the Grey, versus maybe the up and coming favorite, Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk. Who wins? I don't know.
Is Hulk actually undamageable?
Is he indestructible?
Indestructible. Like he cannot be cut. He can't be.
I suppose that would depend on the particular canon that you're discussing.
Right.
So maybe
I don't know.
Gandalf just sends him to hell.
It doesn't kill him though.
But he's going.
He's taken off the board. Yeah.
I could construct a scenario where I think either one wins. I think I prefer, if I had to choose a favorite between the characters, it would be Gandalf. So I'd like to see him win, but Hulk smash.
Yeah. All right, I really want to see some good comments this time, guys. Yeah. Let's put some thought into this one.
We got to have like a 5-star comment for next week for the winner.
This is going to be great.
All right, now we're moving on to this week's events. Please, Mr. Alex, yes, this is the calendar image with everything we got going on this week. For more details on these events, please go to facebook.com/4horsemencomics and click on the events tab. And then our first event this week that we would like to discuss, Ronald, if you would.
I wasn't paying attention. Where are we at?
Hero.
Right, here it clicks. I'm the blue.
For 75 episodes.
This is 75?
Yes. Wow. You've been the blue.
All right, I'm blue, guys. All right, so we're going to have a HeroClix event this Wednesday at 6:45. It is a Teen Titans event. It's $5 entry. It's a Golden Age event, or Golden Age format, 500 points, and you can only use DC Comics characters and name themes.
Yes, your team has to have a theme.
A theme and a name.
Yeah, preferably Teen Titans.
Yes.
And next time you lose your spot on the document, I'm just going to start saying blue da da be da 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 be da.
I'm blue la dee. I love that song.
Yes. And next we have some Magic events going on this week. First up, this Saturday at 2 p.m. we have a standard win-a-box that's only $12.50 to play in. Don't miss that out. And like every Saturday at 6 p.m. we have the standard showdown, not showdown. Whatever that is.
That's Sundat.
That's the Korean version.
It's on Sundat. We added a new date of the calendar.
It's always free. Come out every Saturday at 6 for the free standard showdown. And then we have our M19 sealed leagues going on, and our sponsored play days are Sundays from 2 p.m. to close. Yep. Those are super fun. One of the best ways to play casual Magic, I swear to you. That's awesome. And what else do we have going on?
Force of Will Friday at 6 p.m. It's a $5 entry, and we have a New Frontiers Swiss tournament going on.
As we were constructing this, Alex commented to me, he's like, why the Force of Will stuff, why is the artwork always questionable? And I was like, yeah, but I was also thinking about back of my head, this is so tame.
Yeah,
this is so
that's
tame.
Nothing.
That's nothing. We should show him that card that got banned.
Yeah, there was a card that got turbo banned fast.
Just because of the art. We'll show that to you later. Yep. And then a big event for Guild Ball players coming up this Saturday. It's the Guild Ball Appalachian Cup qualifier. Will be this Saturday at 11 a.m. $15 to play. Painting isn't required, but is encouraged, and we will give out prizes for the best painted minis.
Very cool.
Yes.
We've also got a Warhammer 40K Kill Team event Saturday at 2. You can learn to play the event for the newest 40K game.
Yeah, it's brand new. Come out and kill some teams, or have your team kill some people.
Kill all the teams.
Or just get killed. Plain will get killed. And then this Sunday at 2 p.m. we have our regular Dice Masters event. It is $3 to play, and it's a Golden Age format event. Truby is just knocking out those Dice Masters videos out of the park on YouTube. They get so many more views than our stuff. So definitely, if you have any interest in Dice Masters at all, check out his videos on our YouTube page. Yep. They're also on Facebook.
Book of Faces.
Yes. Hi, Sam.
Sam joined.
Yes.
Hi, Sam.
And now moving on to my favorite segment.
And my favorite segment.
This week in Star Wars, where the Clone Wars is back! The Clone Wars is back!
Is that a thing?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I was like, we've been talking about this. I was like, Rebels is over.
Yeah, what's now? What
are we going to do next? And it was like, and the conversation has always been, like, the Disney buyout of Star Wars. Yeah. The one casualty of that
was Clone Wars.
They had 9 seasons planned, and they got to do 6. And it's like, I'm so happy about, the new trilogy and the Star Wars Stories movies and Star Wars Rebels. All this stuff is great, but I wish we just could have seen more Star Wars Clone Wars, and now we're going to more Clone Wars. Did you see that trailer?
No.
I have never wigged out so hard in my life.
Yes.
Okay, so I found out that that was Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. I think it was Wednesday, and I was on a break at work. I was at the John. I was at the urinal. Pulled out my phone. Tyler, thank you, Tyler. Sends me a message.
Did you say it?
He just, it's back! I'm like, what's back? Clone Wars!
It's on!
And he sent me the trailer. And I have a rule. I don't watch important trailers on my phone.
Yeah, it ruins it.
So I waited until Emma got back that night from Girl Scouts at
How did you wait
10 p.m.
Oh.
Turned out all the lights in the house.
Big screen.
Put it on the big screen. Thanks, Alex. And it's just like, watch. She's like, what is this? I was like, just quiet, watch. You have to watch that trailer. Oh my God, it is. I know it won't be the same for you because you didn't really watch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But it is one of the most emotionally evocative trailers I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's just, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yes. So we're gonna be talking more about Clone Wars
All
in
the
the
Clone
upcoming
Wars.
episodes. You have a cigarette?
Do you need a break?
I might. Also, coming out today,
This thing.
the new Thrawn Alliances novel from Timothy Zahn. That came out today.
Did.
I got my pre-order today. We're probably going to talk a little bit more about this next week because we have a lot to get to. And
We actually, this I did get at San Diego Comic-Con. They had advanced copies. We got
with a special cover.
We got special cover. We got the signed edition. There was a audiobook as well. The audiobook was the coolest thing ever. It's just a little square card and a little USB thing flips. It's really cool. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm going to. All right, let me ask you this. Do you know where this takes place in the canon? Lakin was asking me. She's like, where do I read this? Where's it coming in?
So the first one, the one that this is a sequel to, Star Wars Thrawn, takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One.
Okay.
So it actually between Revenge of the Sith and Rebels, if you want to get even more specific.
Okay.
So this book would take place before Rebels as well. However, I believe based on the story, a lot of it's going to take place during the Clone Wars.
Right. So the alternate cover has Anakin. Mm-hmm. So is there like pre-Vader?
Spoiler alerts.
Stop watching.
In the first novel, you find out that Thrawn knew Anakin.
As Anakin.
He met him during the Clone Wars. And he just, when he meets the Emperor, he just casually drops that. And like, he meets the Emperor and Vader. And he's like, he takes like one look at him. He's like, I knew Anakin Skywalker. And it's like, oh
wow.
And you never hear any more about it other than that. And this whole
That's awesome.
This whole book is Thrawn and Vader going on a mission together, and we believe that a significant portion of it is going to be a flashback where you learn about Thrawn
How they met
and Anakin. Plus, Padme is also going to be in this novel. And like, Padme is the biggest Star Wars character that's never used in anything ever. Yeah. She's almost never in any books, comics, cartoons. She's almost never in anything. And she apparently plays an important role in this book, which is significant.
Very cool.
Yes.
Blaine, I'm not sure who's reading the book. Like I said, I haven't gotten that far, but I really want to.
More than likely Mark Thompson. Mark Thompson does almost all of the Star Wars audiobooks, along with January Lavoie and Jonathan Davis and a few others, Saskia Marleveld. I have probably heard Mark Thompson's voice more than any other person's voice in my life, except for probably the people who live in my house.
Fair enough.
All right, we need to move on.
All right.
Quickly getting through this week in movies. There's a new DC movie this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Are you not excited for Teen Titans? Go to the movies.
Go! I am excited for this one.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I like the art style, believe it or not. I do like this. I haven't seen a whole lot of them. The ones I've seen I thought were hilarious, and I just realized they remind me of Powerpuff Girls. I don't know why. I mean, the style.
There's probably a crossover between the creative teams there. I can't say for specifically, but there probably is.
Now, did you see the trailer for the DC Titans? Is that what that
The live action one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I have seen pictures, and I don't know what's going on there.
So, can you mute us for a second? Seriously, guys.
I bet he didn't mute you. Oh God, we're off the air forever. We were going to be up for syndication in 25 more episodes.
Guys, I was saying vacuum.
Okay. All right. Moving on away from Teen Titans because Ron can't say good words. We also have some other movie coming out. What's this other movie coming out? That's
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Dun, 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 Fallout.
Do you have anything you want to say about that?
Really.
Not really. All right. Let's move on.
He's not that bad.
As
far as an action movie, it's great. I don't like him as a person, but I can watch him as an actor.
Is this a sequel to The Last Samurai? No. No, I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. Sorry, Tom.
Sorry, Tom.
All right, so for the rest of the show, we're going to be running through some pictures from San Diego Comic-Con. And
Brandon had it in the
I
comments.
told you he didn't mute you. Don't ever believe Alex. All right, so we're going to be running through some pictures. Ron's just going to be telling us about what's going on.
There were things.
Sharing some stories.
Yep.
And then don't go away, though. We have a really special
How are we gonna do this?
scene.
Look at this thing was the size of a house, and that thing scared the heck out of me. I'm terrified of aliens.
Why are
It's
you
really
terrified of aliens?
cool.
I need to do some
those
laundry.
Guys, all right, the turtles were there. They were so good.
Those are really cool.
They were really cool. That's
a purchase I need to make.
That's really cool.
Fruit Loops. Baby
Little
Blue.
Jurassic Park. Look at the Barbasol can. It was
Baby
awesome.
Blue. These
that
are
thing
so
was
gorgeous.
so cool.
Oh, the
Yes.
Wolverine one and the Emma
Yep.
Frost one. I want to sit on
Couldn't
that.
get the wife to sit on there to take
I
a
would
picture.
sit on. I want
Those
those.
are the books.
The
We
one
got
on
those.
the left is Oh,
Yep.
Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
My boy.
Oh,
my
you
boy.
hate Steve.
Look at those things. The one on the right, the trooper.
Did you
That's
know
really cool.
that Edna Mole is voiced by the director Brad Bird?
Really?
They couldn't find anybody to do it, so he just jumped in and did it.
Darling.
Yeah, I love that skit.
Oh, all of those pictures. That was cool. They pulled that guy's arm off. It was really funny. Got
Are
some.
those Legos?
Those are Legos, and it was huge. It was bigger than I was.
I want that in my house.
Yeah.
I want a lot
Nice
of things.
metal.
In my house. Spikes.
That was
big
pretty
one.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Huntress.
Those pictures.
Very
That
gorgeous.
falcon.
I want that in my
There were
house.
so many falcons. They were so
All the
cool.
falcons.
A little Christmas heart too. How adorable.
Need
Come
it on your Christmas tree.
Magneto. So
I want
this
that
series,
in my house.
they all were that. Those were toilet seat covers all over the place.
Did you win that?
I may actually have some of those to give away this Friday.
The
so.
BB-8s?
No, not the BB-8s, the toilet seat
Okay.
covers. And the missus got a picture with
Her soulmate?
that was a guy playing Ursula, and
Yeah.
he had that thing was scary as hell.
Pan's Labyrinth, baby.
That guy scared me because he pointed his bat at me and smiled. Real creepy.
Probably did that to people all week. Is that a charging station?
It is. They were charging their phones.
That's really
That
cool.
is great. That's a
Yeah.
Scotty Young.
That's a poisonous lollipop.
Oh, they had a Discovery Mirror Universe
I would
thing.
have loved to do that.
Batman sitting up there.
I
These
love
are-
these. Oh
Yeah,
my, all
there are
these
so
Marvel,
many of them.
Oh, those are so cool.
That dude was a steampunk Iron Man. Very cool.
Really?
I
want to do
We got
that.
to sit in that thing.
I hate you. I hate you so
So
much.
cool.
I also want these in my house. The Wolverine
The
one is amazing.
Jawas. Who doesn't like Jawas?
Chippa chow.
Thumb goes with the most.
I'm clowning the most. I'm not clowning around. Oh, the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That's so cool.
Oh, that X-wing.
It's a Y-wing, Ron.
Brandon, I don't know.
Did you even Star Wars?
What? What'd I say?
I want that. You called it an X-wing. I own the
X-wing.
store now.
Oh, I was reading Brandon's comment. I did not get
no
to read.
excuse. I need to do some laundry.
I gotta wash my hair. That thing was cool.
That is
Very,
a
very
Terminator.
creepy. That was
I
a Terminator.
want it.
Look at that Wolverine.
Oh my gosh. That is my favorite.
She was so
picture.
happy. She was excited.
Did she like the movie?
I don't think. Yeah, I think
yeah,
she did.
Kind of, maybe. Sort of.
Had himself a Squirtle. Yeah.
That's a Manstee.
Got a what?
A Manstee. It's a man misty.
I thought of you.
Yeah, I want to own
Look,
that.
did you share what sign is?
I would have gotten my picture in front of that.
That Andre the Giant thing was huge.
Yeah, well,
It's at
yeah.
life size.
It's
Yeah, it was
Andre
like
the
yeah. I
Giant,
didn't.
yeah.
I had no idea he was that big. He was a big
Have
dude.
you not seen The Princess Bride?
I did, but I thought, well, maybe he's like standing on a box or something. He
My-
was such a
my
big guy.
dad rode an airplane with him, and he could take off his wedding ring and put a silver dollar through it.
Holy cow!
I bet they had to seat him in a particular spot on the
Oh
airplane.
yeah.
He was in first class and actually had 2 seats in first class.
Oh
Great.
gosh.
Rogue
He was
guy.
a big boy.
That I
A
love
gentleman
that. That's a great
stormtrooper.
one,
That was
yeah.
kind of cool.
None of them are gentlemen. Why didn't that guy just eat you?
He tried. There's the entrance to
Oh.
the Falcon experience.
That's the Lando one
So
where it's all
cool.
clean.
Shape of Water.
That's not water.
It is not water.
You puny
Okay.
Avenger with baby arms.
Hey, look at that white one.
Now that's an. Oh,
Oh, don't get me
season
started on
2's
Orville.
coming, baby.
Yes.
These.
There's the more mirror of the
Oh
universe.
my gosh, I would love to have one of those uniforms.
Ragnarok. Little Laura Croft, yeah.
Yeah. Cruella
Deville.
DeVille.
Not your wife?
It's not.
Cruella DeVille. If she doesn't divorce you, Christine will.
The Archer thing was kind of cool. They had these boxes hanging out. Yes.
My friends and I did that group cosplay for Anime Boston one
Really?
year. Who do you think I was?
Tally.
Mysterian.
Oh. I want you to be Tally.
All right. We're
All right.
All
Leonidas. That guy was really good, too.
I need to do some laundry.
Yeah. I gotta go wash my hair.
All right, don't go anywhere because we have a really great post-credit scene this week. Are we paranoid or are you following us? Please like us at facebook.com/4horsemancomics. Follow us on Instagram at 4horsemancomics. Watch over YouTube content at youtube.com/c/4horsemancomics gaming. Follow us on Twitter at the number 4horsemancomics. Watch all of our streaming content at twitch.tv/4horsemancomics and shop our TCG inventory at shop.4horsemancomics.com. And of course, check out all 3 of our wonderful locations.
We're
the
gonna
Meadowbrook
update
Mall
this.
in Bridgeport, West Virginia, downtown in Waynesburg, PA, and the original, the best, the OG. And there's actually there's no gangsters here at all. In the Morgantown Mall in Morgantown, West Virginia, the 4 Horsemen and Comics.
Gangsters wouldn't wear this.
Hold on, I didn't have my prop ready.
We have a prop?
I have a prop.
All right. Brandon says that we were muted, but he did see the trailer.
Oh,
Guy,
okay.
watch
All
this
right.
trailer. It's... I don't know what to think about that trailer. Are we reading now? Wait, who am I? You? I know. I'm still blue. Hey there! What do you think you're doing? You're officially on my... Am I allowed to say that?
No.
You're officially on my crap list. Who the heck are you?
Sasha Browse from Delper Village reporting for duty, sir!
Sasha Browse, huh? And what is that you're clutching in your right hand? Looks delicious.
A steamed potato. It sat there in the mess hall, begging to be eaten, sir.
The theft I understand, but here, why eat it here in all places? Of all places,
It looked quite delicious, and it was getting cold, so I gave it shelter in my stomach.
why? I can't comprehend. Why would you eat that potato?
Are you asking me why people eat potatoes? I'm surprised you don't know, sir. Here, sir. Have half.
Have half? Really?
Season 3's out. Woo!
This is good. It's the best potato I've ever had.